Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to go over an important topic today, something that's been kind of pressing on my mind lately. It has everything to do with like mental illness and trauma and stuff like that. And the question for today's video is, what is a God complex? The question is, what do you think of? Well, in today's society, when people hear the word God, they associate everything with that word to be bad, because they associate him with everything that's bad that's going on in the world today. This, I guess, disassociation comes from a lot of things. It can come from traumatic experiences that you've had with God. It can come from, your addictions, your problems, or bad things that have happened to you that caused your trauma and your addictions. I guess what I'm saying is, when we have lack of control over our lives, especially as children, where we don't really have control, we start to build up feelings of resentment and fear and anxiety and anger. We don't understand these feelings at first. And it's important that later on in life that we start to understand why we had those feelings and where those feelings came from, and why we started to push those feelings away or deal with them in an unhealthy manner through addiction. I think from my own personal experience, because I had trauma with money and trauma with addiction to pornography, being molested, what happens with those traumatic experiences is that when we want to take control, we can't, because the addiction is what drives us to continue to do it. Because every time we're triggered by something from past trauma, we only know to go back to the very thing that we've been using to help cure the situation. My whole life, I tried to use pornography to cure the disgusting feelings that I had when I was a kid. Pornography is all about instant gratification. So when you're instantly gratifying yourself to feel better over and over again, then it's easy to start being angry and resentful with God, because you're expecting him to deal out justice right away, because you have an addiction to being instantly gratified or instantly relieved of the problems that you have in your life. So you can say that a lot of people are, want instant gratification. And this is what leads to a God complex, is because when they feel like God hasn't instantly gratified the situation, they feel like, well, I need to take matters into my own hands, and I need to start dealing out justice to all the people that have done injustice to me. Unfortunately, when we get to this point, it becomes very toxic, because not only have we not dealt with our trauma and our addictions in a healthy way, now we're using these traumas and addictions to justify punishing those who have unjustly done stuff to us. But here's the problem with that. Here's where a God complex and losing faith in all purpose in life can harm us. It's when we start taking these bad people and we start punishing them and dealing out justice to them. What happens is we find ourselves feeling good afterwards. For that small moment in time, we're instantly gratified. But then what happens is, because we're addicted to whatever drugs, pornography, or whatever we're addicted to, and we like to be instantly gratified all the time, it just doesn't stop right there. We start to not only deal out justice to everybody we feel is triggering us, or we feel saying the wrong thing, or we start to deal out justice to all those that we feel could harm us, whether that's good or bad people. So in the end, it just doesn't stop there. We start harming not only those who are close to us, we start harming the very people that are trying to help us. We start harming everybody, not just the people that are bad. And so I think that it's become very problematic in society because now we start to disassociate from God. We start to believe that, okay, well, because he's not the instant gratifying God that we now think he is, we have to start to become the God that we believe that he should be. But hopefully you guys got something out of it, and you guys have a good day. Bye.